What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with another video for Awaken Chaos Era. In today's video, we're going to get you all caught up when it comes to my progression, as well as talk about a couple of things that they recently dropped about 3 days ago. So for those that don't know, as far as what we've been doing in the last week or so here, the goal has been for me is obviously not just to keep on pushing through the adventure, keep on farming the research to get my 6 stars skilled out, but also finally get myself one of the strongest epics in the game, Zatlux here, and I'm happy to say that I finally got my 200 battles in. We built it up. He's ready to go. I mean, wait a minute. He's built up. Is he ready to go? Yeah, not so much here. So we're still mixing it up, trying to get some better gear on here. And obviously, I can make an argument for investing certain gear into specific units. But right now, Hydrissa and Evera are the ones that are fairly skilled up here. Hydrissa being the one that I have the most investment to out of all of my units here. So now I'm kind of really looking at my equipment overall and seeing how I can really make this work here. As you guys can see, we do have a decent amount of critical rate here, so we're going to be fairly reliable in that skill in order to get the critical size. But overall, the stats are definitely not where they need to be. I need a lot of improvement on my gear. As you guys can see, a little bit of +9, a couple of +12s. Not all the substats that we're looking for, but nevertheless, we do have a little bit of critical rate to kind of help us out and get ourselves maxed out here. Obviously, I need to, I guess I should invest in this. As you guys can see, I don't have a lot of crit rate options if I'm using a 6-star green rune to get it done here. But at the end of the day, hey, if we can get enough crit rate to be essentially reliable, then this particular skill set, its abilities is going to be pretty amazing here. So I'm getting back to it. Like I said before, we're still pushing in the adventure mode. We got up to about 7.2 in the adventure mode, I believe, 7.2, 7.3. And so we've been working on that. But I took a break. Took a good old break here so I can work on all the skill ups that I need, as well as the, I guess you could say, I want to say charms, but I know it's glyphs here. So the glyphs, we literally got, now we got Evera maxed out here. We have Hydrissa maxed out. So now we're working on a couple other people in our lineup to get ourselves, the level 5 tier. So pretty excited about that because I feel like the glyph farming, especially for the legendary farm, it actually takes quite a bit of time. So the fact that we have been able to make a little bit of progress on my account to make things easier when we start doing some dungeon farming, I think that's really good. I'm happy about that. Now, this, funny enough, I know a lot of you guys are free to play, so you're not really going to care about this too much here. But again, I just want to let you guys know, right? New season, I think it's season 2, right? We got ourselves some free rewards here. Funny enough, though, I kind of feel bad for the people out there that did invest into it, for specific reasons, whether it was just to get the nice healer or to get yourself the essentially the skill up for the ascension here. If you guys compare this one to the one that we had previously, the rewards are not as good. That being said, though, I thought the rewards that they offered in the other one, I mean, they're overall great, but the legendary ascension and what they offered in there was pretty good. I mean, again, guys, we're talking about $10 here, $10 to get essentially like a nat 5, like a legendary skill up, like a legendary dupe here. $10 in addition, all the free rewards here. So I'm okay with that. Like, honestly, as much as I would love to have another one, I'm okay with that. I can see why they did that. Now, I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out this particular unit here, Tia. This is actually technically a free-to-play unit, so this is kind of crazy. I guess maybe I'm not used to this for other games here, but I find it kind of interesting that they actually are providing this unit in a pack that you can get. Essentially, if you want to save some time, you can go ahead and do that. But if not, you can do this. You can essentially get all the materials you need to fuse this one up or synthesize it. But if you guys haven't had a chance to check this one out, I kid you not, this one has been whipping my butt in the arena here. I don't know if you took a look at this ability, right? The trait ability, the frostbite ability, is essentially just going to slow the opponent down, and then once you get a certain amount of stacks in this one, you're going to be able to apply the frozen arrow. But again, it's not just the typical yeah, it's a freeze, it's a stun, or whatever like that. This is actually pretty interesting, right? Target's not unable to attack, and it also takes 50% more damage from all sources. That's really, really unique. Normally, when I think about, like I said, different types of CC in games, it's just a hard CC. That's it. They can't move. But this one here, like I said before, you could do a little bit more damage on this one. Okay, that being said, though, attacks on a target have the 50% chance to remove the effect. So it's not, I like what they did with this. It's like, yes, they made it a little bit of improvement so that you can go ahead and get a little bit more damage. But of course, once that damage has been hit, you will have a chance to go ahead and get rid of it. It's not a 100% chance, but it is a chance nonetheless. So it makes it to be so it's not like super broken here. So again, as you guys might have guessed, even though we have it in the trait, pretty much every single skill is going to have the frostbite on it, with the exception of the last skill here. The last skill here is going to have the frozen ability here. So again, really, really nice indeed. And of course, we have a little bit of improvement on the activation rate if we already have frostbite initiated, right, or on it here. So this is kind of cool. I mean, like I said, it's actually a pretty good unit. It seems like a pretty good unit. It's actually been controlling the crap out of me when it comes to arena. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, you know, what all you guys think. If you guys can do me a favor here, if you guys been doing some in-depth playing on this one, or in-depth theory craft on that particular unit, what do you think about that? Is that something that, you know, someone should, you know, consider investing at $10 into to get it? I'm not too sure. I will say this. I was really happy at the end of the day when I knew I was going to break the free-to-play, you know, option, you know, and I'm actually really, really happy that I went to go alongside the last one, because the last one here, especially with the recent change on the healer, I was pretty happy about that. I was pretty happy about that. So right now he's still sitting at a 5-star here. Black Horse sitting at a 5-star, but we have been utilizing him in our water and fire dungeons, because that, you know, prior to that we had Connor, we had Mary, so we were doing pretty fine with that. So outside of that, fam, there is the new Winter Festival going on, so you guys haven't had a chance to check it out here. We got a little bit of a, you know, quest line for us that we could do. We got some dungeons to clear. We got some rewards that we can obtain, you know, by means of these little like gingerbread things, if I recall correctly here. So as you guys are doing these quest line, you'll get these little gingerbreads, and you can go ahead and use them for specific items. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like most of you, I clicked on these to take a look at them. I was like, wow, this is gonna be great. But at the end of the day, the majority of these guys that are here, I don't know. You guys have to tell me what you think about this. Like, if you're getting, if this is a free to play event, right? If this is a free to play event and you're getting these rewards here, is it worth getting these 6-star legendary? I mean, I feel like it should be, because it's probably better than the majority of us, you know, that don't have, you know, 5-star, you know, rare or epic gear that has like, you know, good substats here. Like this, obviously here, this looks like a buy, right? Because you got the fact that you got 3 out of the 4% base here, but like some of this, right? 2 out of the 4 are percentage. The other ones are not. I mean, could you make the argument? I feel like you can, because again, it's like I said, when you compare it to, you know, potentially other stuff that you've collected through the adventure mode, or maybe you're at the point in the day, you know, game where you're farming, you know, dungeons, and you just still haven't gotten really strong 6-star gear with good subsets. I feel like this is not too bad. And again, you're getting these resources, you know, just free, right, as you're like leveling up the game. So I would imagine that it's going to be in our best interest to collect them here. But let me know in the comment section down below. I personally haven't looked at this and said, okay, if I'm limited on my gingerbread little guys here, you know, what are the things to focus on? But like I said before, you know, I still need, like everybody, right? I still need a fair amount of gear. Sure, I can use myself a 5-star Holy Pumpkin, but right now I've been farming enough where I'm like not super rushed to get it here. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Outside of that, we got the winter quest line. If you guys haven't had a chance to check that out here, so make sure that you guys are following this, getting all your rewards here, okay, so that you can collect yourself some goodies here, to include some woodies, some pumpkins, as well as a couple of free shards here. So we do have a couple of them that I have not collected. Taking my sweet time with it, because again, we're in no rush here. We got plenty of days to get this done. As you guys can see, we got 10 days and 2 hours still to get this knocked out. So yeah, make sure that you get to it, jump on it, you be about it, okay? Outside of that, the one thing that I have not checked out so far is this Aguilas Fallen Dragon. So again, as you guys can see, have no highest damage, have no idea what it's all about. I have not checked any videos to see what we could do here. So from the looks of it here, we got a couple of options, right? We're going to be able to take 2 teams, A and B. We're going to collect, you know, set up our skills and whatnot. We're going to see, you know, what kind of damage we could do, I guess, with, what is this, a 440 turn limit. So again, for the sake of the video, we're going to make things super easy here by essentially just taking our, you know, highest, I guess you could say, highest level guys, and we'll be good with there. So this is what I'm going to do. We're just to, you know, put a little heal on here. We'll put a little defense break on here, call it a day. Not going to stress about it too much. And then we'll go ahead and click this B, put our stuff in, and then of course get our spells going on. I'll do the same spells here, no big deal, and just be done with it. Now, again, I need to go back and, you know, obviously take a look at this unit, at this ability here, because I don't think it allows us to look at it. We think we could look inside, but I'll have to take a look and see if we can here. This will be, I'm always kind of interesting. I always like when they incorporate new bosses, new dungeons, new mechanics into the game. Again, know nothing about this, but hey, props to them for making this one look pretty sick here. So again, let's take a look at his abilities, right? We got, Infuriation, 100% damage, 20% resistance, unlimited stacks, and unlimited stacks. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, a little stronger. Ignite. Okay, which is kind of cool. We have this in a couple of units in our Pokedex, right? But this particular unit has it as well. This unit has an ability to stun, so that's going to be interesting to deal with. We're going to have to deal with that. Obviously, we don't have a lot of resistance, so that's probably going to happen more times than not. And then the last skill, the ultimate, does significant damage, and it scales the number of infuriation stacks here. So over the course of the time, you can have, like I said, you can have as many stacks as you want. And so I guess basically what it's saying is that the longer you go in the match, the stronger it's going to be, the more damage you're going to do again on that back end. So as far as that goes, it does have an immunity to unhealable effect and immortal. And then it also cannot be controlled, as you generally see in these lineups. So again, no stress here. We are actually going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and auto it out here. Not going to stress about it too much. We'll just see what I can get when we auto it out and see what we could do. So, but overall, guys, pretty happy with the game thus far. Obviously, they've made a couple of interesting choices along the way when it comes to some of the things that they've done, especially for the free-to-play community. But like you might have guessed here, this is the soft launch. It's like I say every single video. They're doing their very best to fine-tune the game so that it is at a good spot when they go global here. So Aguilas, the Mad Dragon, which is kind of funny. Let's see here. So what are we gonna do here? What's going on? I mean, I feel like this damage is not like outrageously crazy, right? But I feel like the Mad Dragon doesn't have a crazy amount of HP here, so maybe we'll see what happens. I don't think it's gonna be it, right? Or is this like just the first level? I might have missed that here. Let's take a look here. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here it comes back. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna come back to life, and now I'm guessing it'll be a little bit stronger, right? Be a little bit harder to take down, but it makes sense, right? We took a look at the skills, look at the ability. So the mechanic of the fact that it has unlimited stacks and it's going to do more damage over time, that makes sense, right? Because we're taking it down, we're doing more damage to take it out, and then once it revives back, because of the fact that it has more stacks, it's going to be stronger. So it's like another tier of a dungeon boss, yeah, or like just essentially a regular boss. So that makes sense. I kind of like it. Let's see. Oh man, I'll tell you what, the recent changes they made to the animation, making them a little faster, I don't think it's too much. I think it's at a good spot. Obviously I would love to turn off the animations if I can, but hey, it's all good. I'll deal with it. The animations are pretty beautiful, so can't really get mad about that. A lot of detail put into these animations, so when I'm watching here on stream, like when people whatnot, it's actually enjoyable to watch. Yeah. Okay, so for the record, don't laugh too hard. I know that damage on Zatlux is really, really bad. We need a lot better gear. And as of right now, because of the fact that we invested so much into Evera and Hydrosia, I haven't, switched out the gear yet. This is Zatlux is our fourth, essentially, built unit here that's at, capped to level 60. So I'll have to see if I can. I'll have to see if I can make some changes, but for now we're just gonna write it out here. Nevertheless, it has helped me out with a little bit of PvE content here, so I'm happy to take it on. Even though we have 2 units that are wind, considering what I'm farming right now, I think it's fine. It'll be good. I love Zatlux's kit, so it's kind of hard not to build it, given the fact that it is free to play. Okay, so not too bad. I mean, obviously we're doing pretty good here. For a first time run. I feel like if we can get ourselves to S tier, when we're manually and stuff like that, then that would be pretty bad. If I can do that as kind of a recreational player, not super like whale, whatever, and just get out there. We literally have spent what, $10, $15 in this game. I'd be pretty happy with that, considering I'm kind of behind here when it comes to my overall stats and gear and whatnot. But hey, you know what? We'll take it. Obviously, we're not going to do too much with this particular second team here. We just got a ton of heals. And yeah. Hey, by the way, fam, let me know what you guys think about Hackrun. I've been going back and forth about investing into it. I kind of put him to the side as far as skill-wise because of the fact that I was super focused on Hydrosia. And now Hydrosia is currently capped out on skills, and I'm looking to invest my water resources into blackcorn. So if that's the case, you guys let me know if I'm doing the right thing there, or do you think that Cacrin, there's some potential when it comes to utilizing his ability to provide the max up, passive to provide the defense mitigation. I want to create units that I can use in specific situations. I can that could be fairly versatile. I want to get obviously a lot. I want to get a lot out of my current units that I have going on here, right? And as you guys know, when it comes to these dungeons, while there's certain units that definitely shine over the others, that you can utilize in certain spots over the others, like a William per se, there's are going to be some dungeons that you're really going to have to focus on. You're really going to have to focus on not crashing the game. Wow. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's the beauty about running the game on an emulator every now and again. Not really sure if anybody's having any issues like that. But as you guys can see, I'm apparently having some issues. So funny enough, I'm pretty sure that run is not even going to count. Rip the dream. Give me an F in the chat. F on in the comment section down below. If you're a little sad that I didn't get to finish it out there, but essentially that's kind of what I wanted to show. I wanted to go ahead and show the run. We're not going to go ahead and rerun it so you can see it. Again, I'm going full auto, not focusing on it. We can manual it to try to get the most value out of it. But I just wanted to kind of show a run so you guys can see kind of what it's all about here. So, but yeah, fam, that's going to be it for the video. Once again, thank you guys so much for your support. I definitely will be jumping into some more Ace videos here this week. We had to take essentially a break over the last 5 days. For those that don't know, in the Summoning Sword community, essentially we do, we're really big into the holiday summoning session. Everybody's summoning scrolls. There's a big summoning event going on, so we had to take the time to get everybody taken care of. And so now we are officially there. Oh, wait a minute. That's what we could do. We can finish off the video with one pull. Can I get one pull one time? Let me make sure I get it in here. I'm gonna let it ride out. You never know, guys. You never know to go ahead, and you don't want to miss out as far as a legendary pull here. So let's go ahead and get it done. One summon and a dream here. Again, please feel free to reach out to me, childish402@gmail.com, if you're saving up some summons. Oh, are they gonna do it for me one time? Wow, dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. Gosh darn it, I cannot pull a William to save my life. That would have been so good if I can do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but hey, that's okay, fam. I'll take it. Free, right? Free epic, right? We'll take a copy of that, and I think that's my second copy of Jacob. So yeah, we'll hold on to it. But anyways, that's gonna be it, fam. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, your ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. I'm out.